Are you ready?
Yeah, it's already live on certain things. I'm just
That's
putting
okay.
something else. You're good.
Let me share here my screen with you, and let's go to the
Hold on.
same old questions. Do you see my screen?
Hold on 1 second. Let me get this thing going right here. Hold on. Hurry up. All right, that should be good. Let me see. I got you. I'm gonna add it to the stage right now. Gotcha.
Gotcha. Okay, so can you help me
Welcome to
out?
Lost in Translation. I am Wesley. This is the master teacher, Leo.
Hello, guys.
Hello,
Good
hello.
evening. Good afternoon to you guys, right? Good afternoon.
Yes, yes. Good afternoon.
Good
Okay.
afternoon.
It says
It's freezing
I.
cold in Brazil.
What's
Just to,
freezing cold to you? Let's start with that right there. What is
okay, freezing cold in a Brazilian concept is like 8 degrees. It's like freezing cold.
8 degrees? So I don't know what that is.
In
Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit, let me help you out with it. Okay, so
Little background. Leo is in Brazil, in Sao Paulo, Brazil. He speaks what, 4 languages?
4 languages so far. I'm,
Four
I'm trying to
languages.
learn
Okay.
the fifth one.
What'll that'll be? What is that?
Well, I kind of stopped with Japanese for a while
Japanese.
because it was demanding like too much effort and I wasn't seeing a lot of results. And now, since I'm very occupied with other things, I'm trying to study Italian because since I already speak French and Spanish, I can kill like almost half of the Italian vocabulary just by using like similar words.
Two birds with one stone, pretty much. I mean, yeah.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
So that is 46 Fahrenheit.
46 degrees. Then, oh yeah, that's pretty cold. That's pretty cold to even think that Brazil would be that cold. Like most people wouldn't, couldn't even fathom that Brazil is
Yeah,
that
yeah,
gets
yeah.
that
São
cold.
Paulo gets that cold. And let me tell you something. We only have like 2 months of cold weather here in Brazil. So houses, we don't have like heating systems. Like we don't have anything. As you can see, I'm
Hmm.
inside my house wearing gloves and scarf because I don't have a heating system. So like I mean, you can buy a portable one, but it's not like
Hmm.
something, oh, I'm just gonna turn on the air conditioner. Like it's not very common here because it's not so necessary.
Hmm. No, yeah, I
But
get you.
the weather
Where
is becoming like the hot weather is becoming hotter and hotter, and the cold weather is becoming colder and colder. So I think we might have to readapt from now
hmm
on.
it's a
And
new real thing.
exactly, so the climate is changing, the nature is changing, and so should we. So that's it. I was even looking for like some heating systems or like even a portable one because it's freezing cold. And like you get up and then when you go back to bed, like your bed is freezing cold, your blanket is
Hmm.
freezing cold, your
Everything's
pillow is
cold.
freezing
You're not
cold.
used to this. We're used to this where I live at. We're used to this weather right here. Okay, this is pretty. That's
Mhm.
pretty much like 9 months of the year here. It's about 40 some
Really?
50 degrees. Yeah, I mean here.
Like
I mean not everywhere in the United States is like that. United States is huge. Just like Brazil is big. I think we're about the same
yeah.
size almost as far as land mass is concerned. So you have to imagine there's the places like Florida where it gets really hot and it's like warmer more year round. And there's places like where I live at where it rains like 9 months of the year. And you get like 3 months where it might be warm, but it's been getting hotter lately. It's been like 100 degrees for like we might get like a week or so, maybe 2 weeks of a month in like August where it's like 100 degrees, and that's not normal
Okay.
for us. So things are changing here too. It's starting to snow more here as well too. Like normally, it never used to snow when I first moved here, but now it's a pretty common thing that it's going to snow every winter. It's going to be heavy, like at least like maybe like in February or something like that. It's going to be heavy snow.
Yeah, so like that's happening here in Brazil. Like the south of Brazil is like snowing, and the north of Brazil is like so fucking hot that people can even stand it. I have a student which she's from, I don't know, Manaus. It's like north of Brazil, and she says that it's like so hot that she can even live her life. She's like always so irritated, and she's always like wearing very short shirts and
So
shorts.
how is the weather
That's
compared to like Sao Paulo and Rio? No, sorry to cut you.
that's okay. Let me see here. So Rio doesn't get as cold as São Paulo, and São Paulo doesn't get as hot as Rio. So like here in Rio, we can get to,
We're talking Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
yes. So Rio can get to like 104, 110 Fahrenheit around
Really?
this. Yeah.
Around this
São
time of
Paulo.
year?
No, this time of the year, no. I think it
Okay.
might be a little bit cold over there. I mean, it's not generally, but the weather is so affected by the global warming. So right now is 21 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm sorry, Celsius, and in Fahrenheit that would be like 70,
That's
70
not
Fahrenheit.
that warm. That's not that. I mean, it's like not the beach kind of city as well too, right? It's like right on the water, Rio, correct?
Yeah, yeah. So like, it's pretty cold for Rio, to be honest
Yeah,
with you.
it's freezing.
Yeah.
How's the water? Even though does the water cool or does the water stay
No,
warm year
the water
round?
in Rio is always very cold. Like you can go there
Really?
in the middle of summer and it's gonna be like very fucking cold. Yeah, like when I go with my friends, they generally don't even enter because they find it very cold. I don't know the reason why, because sometimes it's like 100 Fahrenheit, like 100 degrees Fahrenheit,
Mm-hmm.
but the water is still very cold. I mean, they probably have like a biological reason for that, or
You
like a.
look at like even in like Caribbean kind of countries, their water's warm. Like Mexico's water is warm as well too. I don't know. I'm not gonna say all of Mexico, but the places I've gone in Mexico, their water is warm. And so I don't know
Yeah,
what.
I don't know what goes on with Rio, but I don't know hot cities in Brazil. I've noticed that. I mean, I can't speak for all of the cities. I haven't visited all of them, but most of the hottest cities that I've heard of in Brazil, they have pretty cold beaches. But I mean, it's not like freezing cold. It's because like for example, here in São Paulo, I think the beaches are pretty warm. Like you can enter during winter. For example, the past winter that wasn't as cold as this one, I went to the beach like a few times and I entered the water like even though it was winter. But in Rio, I reckon that probably right now I wouldn't enter the water if I was there. I don't know the reason why, but hot cities generally have cold water, and that's okay. Like for example, Rio, it's so hot in summer that if you don't have cold water, it doesn't even like refresh you. So it's not like freezing cold water, but it's a little cold. Right now, it's probably very cold. But anyways, times are changing. We need to readapt. Like things are gonna get like crazy. Are gonna get dope because I've seen temperatures that I've never seen before. But
Yeah.
that's it.
Wow.
It's just the consequences of our actions, so it's no surprise.
Okay, I agree. I agree. I'm ready whenever you
So
are. You want me to start?
I'm ready. Yeah, we can start. Can you
I
tell me?
is yo.
Perfecto. You, singular is
Tú,
tú. Perfect. We is
nosotros,
nosotros. He is
ellos, ellos. No, no,
not
él.
you.
Sorry, él.
Ele. Perfect.
Desculpa-me.
She, that's okay, não passa nada. She is
Ella,
ella. Perfecto. They, masculine, plural of he is
ellos,
they, feminine, plural of she is
ellas.
ellas. Very good. So, can you tell me the translations of yo soy, yo estoy,
I am. I am.
I am? Very good. That's perfect. To, I'm sorry, let me take these gloves off because I won't be able to proper
Hey,
text.
you that cold over there. I tell you, hey, I'm surprised you don't have your scarf on like you was talking about you were outside.
I have
You
it
do
like,
gotta know. You gotta get yourself a pooch iced tea. You know what a pooch iced tea is? They have these things they're called masks, right? They'll go over you pull them up here and they come here and they come down to here. You gotta get yourself one of those. Like what I mean,
I need.
just have your little outline of yourself.
You just have like your eyes out, right? We call it. I don't know if it's like a universal name, but it's balaclava in Portuguese.
They
Balaclava.
they got a street name for it here. It's a little different. They call it Pooh Shiesty Mask. You know what I mean? You got to know who Pooh Shiesty is in order. He's a rapper. He's
What
a
is
rapper for
push? How
Pooh
how do we
Shiesty.
spell that?
No, it's like Pooh and Shiesty. So it's like it's a little. I'll send you the link
Oh,
on Pooh
Push Ice
Shiesty.
T. Oh, he's a rapper. Okay. Okay, okay, Puxa, I see. So he's the reason
He
of the nickname.
Yes, he wears those masks. He's yeah.
Also, he must be very influential, right? To even become the name
Right
of the
now,
thing.
he's in prison right now. He's about to get out soon though. So he's a reason.
Okay, I'm gonna search a little bit about him later.
Yeah, definitely. Good music. To Eris is you are. To
Yeah,
Estas is that's you are.
you are very good. Um, nosotros somos y nosotros estamos is.
So just some.
I'm sorry.
Bless you. No, you're good.
That
Bless
came
you.
very, very suddenly. I couldn't mute the microphone.
Is it we are?
We are. That's
Okay.
perfect.
And that was
Uh,
like I kind of know. I know nosotros. I know it's we, and so I'm just assuming that I gotta put that in my head.
so ellos son, ellos están is.
He like that's he is
That's not
or
his.
hold on. So angel son. Momento. You might have to help me with this one.
That's okay. So ellos son, ellos están. The translation would be they are masculine. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. I
Uh,
appreciate it.
ellas son, ellas están would be
They are feminine.
they are feminine. Very good. So did we do that one? No, we didn't. I'm sorry. Él está would be
He is.
he is. Very good. Ella está would be oops.
She is.
Is that's perfect. She is. So let me do something here. Un momento. Un momentito. Because I'm gonna put it here for us to practice. Let me share another screen with you. Okay, so we have it here.
Okay.
Let me just put it a little bit on the side. So, how would you say I am in Brazil?
Yo soy or in Brazil.
Okay, but it's
Is it
not
yo
just
estoy? Is it yo estoy?
yo estoy
It's yo
because
estoy. That's what I
estoy
thought.
es
Because
temporario.
I got you.
Yo estoy en
Mm,
Brasil.
okay.
Perfecto, yo estoy en Brasil. How would you say I am Brazilian?
Yo soy brasileño.
Yo soy brasileño.
Because it's what I am. Who and I got you, man. I got you. I got you.
Exactly, exactly. So you are in the school. How would you try to translate that?
It's you are to wait. Just give me a second, just so I can kind of put these two things together.
That's
Okay, you
okay.
are.
Take your time.
So it's to us. Tu estás? Is it tu estás?
Hmm?
Uh, in el escuela.
En la escuela, okay?
En la
Because
escuela.
escuela is feminine, okay?
It's feminine.
Remember
So
that
got
almost everything that ends in a, it's feminine, okay?
it's
So
feminine.
tú
Got you.
estás en la escuela.
I've been doing my Duolingo too. I mean, I've got like 2 days in right now. I'm 2 days deep in right now. So it hit me with that one too. I kind of got that one wrong because it was a feminine, but I understood why, because it was a feminine term and I didn't use the feminine you know word.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
got you.
So yeah, you just mistook the article, right? Like el, but el is masculine, so we have
Yeah.
to put la. Perfecto. By the way, keep going on with your Duolingo. It's very useful, and if you have any questions, just let me know.
Okay.
Okay.
Right now it's super. I'm in the super easy phase of it right now. I'm in like the
If
know
you're
I'm in.
finding it too easy, you know that you can skip, right?
No,
You
no,
can you scroll it down a little, and then you go to the next level, and there's gonna be an option like, do you wanna jump here? Do you wanna I
yeah,
don't know how's in English, but anyways.
I
And then you
got you.
make a test. If you got them all right, you can advance to go to like an upper level. I
Okay.
do that. I started Italian recently,
Hmm.
and I could. I mean, I have never studied Italian, but since it's very similar to Portuguese, Spanish, French, I could understand a bunch of things, so I could go to a more advanced level. Anyway, sir, so you are in the school would be tú estás en la escuela. You are American would be
Um, momento. Tú eres. No, you. Let me see. Tú eres americano.
americano, perfecto. Tú eres americano. Mm,
It's crazy because those
we
things are pretty much just alike. I don't mean to keep cutting us, but those things are almost just like. But you can. There's a little bit of a difference because it's, like who and what versus how and where. You get what
exactly
I'm
there's
saying?
like
You
a
almost
subtle
kind
difference,
of
right?
catch you in that one right there. Little. I got you. Go ahead.
Yeah, but that's why it's just a matter of practice. Like you completely understood how it works, so now we just gotta put it on work. Like we gotta put it in practice. So we are in Colombia. How would you say that in Spanish?
Nosotros estamos en
Nosotros estamos
Colombia.
en Colombia. Perfecto. How would you say nosotros? Sorry, how would you say we are Colombian?
Nosotros somos Colombiano.
Nosotros somos colombianos.
This is a good exercise, man. Really, this is really good exercise, actually.
Oh, that's great. I was trying to think like in a
This
way of
is
you because like when you make an exercise which like you just have to like choose an option or just like fit the gap, it's very useful. But like there is a particular moment where you need to do something like completely like out of your brain, like something that I didn't help you with
hmm
because we call it like passive learning and active learning. So like passive learning is when I'm just like giving you things and telling you things. Like active learning is when it comes from you. Like you practice and it doesn't matter like if you make any mistakes, but you create something from zero.
hmm Got
Very
you.
good. So how would you say, by the way, let me erase these ones already. We're gonna practice more times, okay? We're gonna repeat it. So how would you say they are in United States, but they are Mexican?
It's a good one. It's a good one, right? Especially in the time of what we're in right now.
Yeah, I
Uh,
just thought that it wasn't like maybe the best
no.
option, but
No, it's great. It's perfect. I'm really beyond this type of stuff. Um,
yeah, I
so
just didn't think before doing.
no, it's good. Perfect. Um, okay. Ellos están en uh, Unidos Estados. Okay, I got you. Estados Unidos. right? Okay. I
Unidos.
always get,
So
I always get that wrong, man. For some reason, I don't know why. I I don't know to put the yeah, Estados Unidos. Uh, pero ellos son mexicano.
mexicano, perfecto, buenísimo. Uh, by the way, I just want to make a statement. This is not a complaint, okay? This is not a
No,
complaint.
it's a complaint by me. It's not a complaint in a negative towards the people who are coming here, but it's a complaint in a negative towards people who don't want people in this country and they want to have a problem with it. I don't like that. That's just corny to me. That's small minded thinking. I'll say
Yes,
it.
I get
You know what I
it.
mean?
I
That's
get it.
how
I
I
mean,
feel.
there's a lot going on in the U.S. right now, right? I
Yeah,
get it.
it's really just small minded problems, small minded people. They'll get over it sooner or later.
Yeah, but we've been in a situation like that, like 4 years ago in Brazil, by the way. I hope we don't come back to that situation. So I get it.
It's like the whole
Sometimes I
world.
think, yeah, I think that sometimes I might be wrong.
Hmm.
There might, it might just be like a way of trying to see like the rainbow, you know?
Hmm.
But I think that sometimes people need to be reminded which people they should not give power to and which people they should give power to, you know?
That's a perfect way of putting it right there, man. And I think it's not even the people, it's the people who we've allowed to vote. Like sometimes you look at the people who are voting and you're like, we gave y'all too much room to like, we didn't, enough of us didn't turn out to vote against the dumb people. Pretty much how I look at it. Enough of the people who have actual intelligence did not look at this as important enough. We allowed the dumb people to run things. Like, okay, this is
Yeah,
what you
yeah,
get.
but
You let
you
dumbs
know
run.
that that is a real situation here in Brazil. Like it's very common for you, like when people are socializing and then they say like, "Who did you voted for?" And then people be like, "No, I didn't vote this year," or like, I don't like politics." And then when I hear people saying that, I say like, "Man, that's your life. Like that's literally your life. You don't like choosing how you live."
Yeah.
So yeah,
The
that's a problem. And
chaos.
like I don't know how it works I don't know how it works in the United States, but here in Brazil you have to pay like a very, very cheap fee that would be like less
To
than
vote?
$1 if you
To
don't
vote?
vote. If you
If you
don't
don't
vote,
vote.
if you
Oh,
don't
that's
vote.
actually that's almost actually good. It's probably like a holiday where they give everybody off work on that day. They give everybody off work on the day to vote or no?
You mean like I'm sorry, can you repeat?
You-
You mean like
I know I spoke
people
kind of
work?
fast. Sorry about that. But
Yeah,
on
that's
that day,
okay.
does everybody still have to go to work on that day,
I never
or is
paid
it like
attention
a
to
holiday?
that.
Because it would make
No.
more sense if you're gonna
Oh,
make me pay.
here it's generally on Sunday. It's generally
Okay.
on
Oh,
Sunday.
okay. Perfect. Perfect. I
So
understand.
yeah. So like if people don't vote, they just have to pay like a very very small fee, you know, like a very cheap fee, very
Mm-hmm.
low fee. Anyways, so I don't know. Maybe they should be a little bit more. How can
Cognizant.
I say? Exactly. Maybe they would should create like a bigger consequence for those who don't vote, so they would care a little bit more about voting. But anyways, let's not make this so political. Let's go
Let's
ahead.
go. I'm with you.
So let me put something here. Mm.
Bogota. Bogota. Nice. Bogota. Let me see. uh, okay.
You can put a feminine, okay?
It's okay. Okay. So either way, so I'm just gonna use masculine anyways. Ellos están in Sao Paulo, pero ellos son.
Perfect. Ellos son.
Okay, yes, it's from. What's from?
How do we say from? Is do you want me to help you?
Hold on, wait. Let me see. Find it real quick. I probably got it here. It's gonna take me too long to probably find it.
Yeah, like I'm just gonna put it here, okay?
Okay, what is it?
Ellos están en São Paulo, pero ellos son de. Bogota. Okay. From
Sí.
and off are both de.
De.
Okay. De. Very good. So let's stop this practice here for now. Okay.
Okay.
So do you remember how to say? Let me go down here. Do you remember how to say? Oops. I forgot what I was going to ask you. Oh, I remember. Do you remember how to say I go?
It's not your voice. It's
Yo voy. That's
is it
perfect.
your
Yo
voice?
voy.
Okay.
Yo voy. Do you remember how to say you go?
Tu voix
No, voy is only for Joe.
or
Okay.
tu vous?
It's like to us.
Vas, tu
Okay.
vas.
To us. So that's it. Let's just come back here and practice this. Okay.
Okay.
So repeat with me. Yo voy.
Yo voy,
Tú vas.
tu vas,
Él va.
él va,
Nosotros vamos.
nosotros vamos,
Ustedes van.
ustedes van.
Okay, so just remember this is the verb to go, okay? If we put an infinitive after it, it becomes a future. Yo voy, I go. Yo voy a trabajar. I'm gonna work, I will work. Tú vas, you go. Tú vas a estudiar. You're gonna study, you will study, okay?
Sí.
So, can you read these sentences to me, please?
Yo hablo, yo hablo con a, ella, ella.
Ella.
I talk to her. Yo voy a hablar con ella. I will talk to her.
Very good. So as you can see, we put the letter A in definitive after the word voy, va, van, vamos to make the future, okay? Can you read this one, please?
Yo voy a estar en Colombia.
Perfecto. How would you translate it?
I go. I go. I know estar is I am. Correct. The
Estar is an infinitive. Do you remember the infinitive of ser and estar?
ser. I mean, ser and estar is I am. Correct. It's not I or to be.
To be, very
To
good.
be. Okay. I go to be in Colombia. I go to be in Colombia.
Yeah, literally translating, that's exactly what is being said. But like, if we interpret this translation to make more sense in English, it would be something like, I'll be in Colombia. I'm gonna be in Colombia.
Okay.
Okay. So
So
how would you translate this one? I'm sorry, you should read it first, but how would you translate it?
yo voy a estudiar hoy. I go to study today.
Okay. How would you translate this one?
Mis hermanos van a trabajar.
Trabajar.
Trabajar. My brother goes to work,
Uh,
went to work or whatever. How would you even?
okay. Mis hermanos, it's in plural.
My brothers.
Very good. So it could be either my brothers or my siblings. Okay. We need
Mhm.
context to be able to differ.
Okay. Is it went to work? Is it goes to work or would you say went to
So
work?
that would be like, mis hermanos van a trabajar. So here, since we put the letter A and the verb after it, it makes a future. So mis hermanos van, my brothers or my siblings are
Are
going
going
to
to work.
or will work. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, if we want to say that they are going to their work, like not they are going to do the action of working, mis hermanos van al trabajo. They are going to the work. Okay. Mis
Gotcha.
hermanos van al trabajo. Mis hermanos van a trabajar. My siblings, my brothers are going to work. Okay. So the words above are literally the verb to go. For example, I go to the school every day. Yo voy a la escuela todo día. She goes to my house. Ella va a mi casa. He goes to the gym. Él va a el gimnasio. They go to my house by the night. Ellos van a mi casa por la noche. We use it to talk about moving or going to a place, or to talk about the places we frequent, okay? In English, we use the word to indicate the place we are going to, okay? In Spanish, we
Mhm.
use the word a, by the way, the letter A, okay? For example, I go to the school. Yo voy a la escuela, okay?
Okay.
Very good. So here we have some futures. Yo voy a estudiar. I'm going to study. I'll study. Tú vas a estudiar. You're gonna study. Nosotros vamos a trabajar. We are
So
going to
todo,
work.
so todo. Whenever I put the A in there, it's the future. That signifies the future right there,
No, the A is gonna be there anyways.
regardless.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because like, why is the A going to be there anyways? Because like, yo voy a la escuela. Yo voy a trabajar. So it's the verb that makes it a future, you know? Because the letter A
Got
is
you.
gonna be there anyway. Because like, I'm going to work. I'm going to school. It's like the same as in English, you know?
Hmm.
Very good. So what was I gonna mention right now? Okay, let's practice something here. So do you remember? Let me just open here and share another screen with you. Sorry, I wish there was a quicker way to change the subject I'm sharing the screen, but there is a conjugation pattern. That's it. Okay, sir. So first of all, do you remember how to say? It comes from the word hablar. Okay. Do you remember how to say you speak?
Tu hablas.
Tu hablas. Perfect. Do you remember how to say I speak?
Yo hablo.
Yo hablo. Perfect. Do you remember how to say he speaks or she speaks? Let's say she speaks.
Ella habla.
Ella habla. That's perfect. Do you remember how to say he speaks?
Él habla.
Él habla. Perfect. Do you remember how to? So here we have like you, formal, which is
Nosotros. Is it nosotros?
no, that's usted. Usted habla.
Usted,
Okay. Do
yeah. Okay.
you remember how to say we speak? That is a little bit more difficult.
You guys. Okay. We speak. Well, so nosotros is we. So it's gonna
Nos-
be nosotros hablamos.
Nosotros hablamos. That's perfect.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, that was a just shot that out there into the into the atmosphere to see if that was gonna work out. I ain't gonna, what I mean. I kind of knew though a little bit. I kind of like, oh, that's
You did know because you were right. So you did know.
you know what I mean. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. I need that build up right there every now and then. 'Cause right now,
Yeah, like for example, you will never be able to conjugate it like as you are conjugating it right now, you know, like without having anything like
base it off
to
of.
yeah, like to source you,
Yeah.
you know, so, like you're doing great. How would you say they speak, like the masculine version?
Because they is no is nosotros.
So
Correct.
no, nosotros
Is it
is here.
ustedes? It's ustedes we. Okay. Ustedes is they, correct?
No, ustedes is not they as well.
Hold
So
on.
they can
Is
be
it
they plural of he.
like ellos?
Ellos.
We just worked on that in the first thing that we did when we did they are, they, you know what I mean? Same exact thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
but those ones that
Ellos.
we practiced, they didn't follow the conjugation rules, so that's okay. So how would you say they speak? Ellos.
Is it wait,
Go
don't
ahead.
tell me. Because I know it's probably gonna end and an O, correct?
No,
Or
O it's only
is it
for Joe. Only for Joe. Do you want me to complete
hablar?
it to you?
Is it hablar?
It's not hablar. Hablar is the infinitive, okay? So there is just one word missing here.
Hablan.
Hablan. Perfect. So they, feminine, speak would be
Ella hablan.
ellas hablan. Ellas hablan.
I
So
just
let's go practice this. So how would that be? Yo,
cocino,
yo cocino. Yo,
camino, estudio,
I would recommend you to repeat yo estudio so your head will
yo, got you.
associate.
Yo
Okay.
estudio, gracias.
Yo
Thank you.
estudio.
Yo limpio,
Yo limpio.
yo canto, yo hablo, yo bailo, yo miro, yo pero.
Only the pronunciation.
Is pe, pero, dime, por favor.
Paro. Yo paro.
Paro.
Paro. Okay. The letters in Spanish are always like very open. A, O, E.
Paro.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. So if
Un momento. Can you we go back to the okay. Now, oh, yo, the conjugation will always end it out. See, just want to get this locked into my brain. I know you've told me. I know we've worked on this. So I just want to try to lock it in underneath the same
yeah,
exact learning
it's a
experience.
matter of time and practice to fix so many rules. Just
Okay,
want
I
to
got
just
you.
restart. So, so if trabajar becomes tu trabajas, cocinar becomes
Cocina,
okay.
cocinas.
So repeat with me, tú
Tú
cocinas.
cocinas, lo siento. I mean,
Perfect.
descópame,
No pasa
descópame.
nada, todo bien. Caminar becomes
Tú caminas,
tú caminas. Estudiar becomes
tú estudias,
tú estudias. Limpiar,
tú limpias, tú,
cantar,
tú cantas,
hablar,
tú hablas,
bailar,
tú bailas,
mirar,
tú miras,
parar.
tú paras.
Perfect.
Es bueno on the pronunciation. Es bueno. It's good. Paras.
Paras, perfecto.
Paras. Okay.
Paras, perfecto.
Un momento más, más tiempo mi ve. Okay, explicar.
Okay, solo. I was going to speak Spanish, sorry. Recordando, just reminding. El, ella, usted, we just remove the letter R. Okay, so I'm gonna put the pronouns here, and I was going to say you shall pronounce them. I'm watching a series that is like an epoch series, like 500 years ago in England, and they say shall all the time, and I was just gonna say you shall pronounce.
They got your head dropped in it, huh?
Yeah, because
Your
like
mind.
it's like a witch series, and it's like it's set I forgot how to say that in English, but anyways, the scenario everything goes on in like 1590.
Yeah,
So
they talk crazy in this one right here.
yeah, and like they are, and it's a very long series, so it's getting in my head. And yesterday I was teaching it, and I was saying something to my student, and I was like, I shall go, and my student was like, like they don't have enough knowledge to understand this kind of English. So my student was like, "What did you say?" I was like, "Ah,
Shall. I shall.
forget it, forget it."
Shan't.
Okay, so for these pronouns, we just drop the R. So how would that be?
Okay. Asia. Cocina.
Ella cocina,
Usted camina. Él estudia.
estudia,
Ella limpia.
limpia. Usted.
Usted canta.
Oh,
Él
and you
can.
can continue.
Okay. Él habla. Ella baila. Mira. Usted. Lo siento. Usted mira. Él para. Uh,
Él
um,
para.
para. Is it para?
Para, él para. Perfecto.
Okay. Okay.
Tu pronunciación está buena. Okay, your pronunciation is good.
Okay.
So for the pronoun ellos, ellas, ustedes, you exchange the R for an N. Okay, so let me just put it here. Ustedes, ellos. So if ellos, if trabajar becomes ellos trabajan, so cocinar becomes
Lo siento. Ellas cocinas. Hold on one month. It's not cocina. Cocinar.
cocinan.
Okay. Ustedes caminan.
Caminan. Ellos
Ellos estudian.
estudian.
Ellas limpian.
Limpian.
Ustedes cantan.
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 Cantan. Cantan.
See, just the N. Okay, I got you. Doesn't have to have the I. So you're not gonna add the I to that one then. Oh, okay, got you. Got you. Ellos hablan. Ellas bailan.
Bailan.
Ustedes miran.
Miran. Ellos
paran.
paran. Perfecto, vamos al último. Let's go to the last one. If trabajar becomes nosotros trabajamos, entonces cocinar becomes
Nosotros. Un momento. Cominas. Oh, hold on, wait. Caminos.
okay, but cocinar.
No,
So
lo
look,
siento.
no pasa nada. So look, we exchange the letter R for M-O-S.
Cocinamos.
So, cocinamos. Perfecto.
Nosotros cominos.
Caminamos.
Okay. Nosotros
Estudiamos.
Nosotros limpiamos. Nosotros cantamos.
Nosotros cantamos.
Nosotros hablamos.
Nosotros hablamos.
Nosotros bailamos.
Nosotros bailamos.
Nosotros miramos.
Nosotros miramos.
This is crazy. Nosotros peramos.
The letter A is a little bit more open.
Letter K? What did you say?
The letter A is like
paramos.
Paramos. Perfecto, nosotros paramos. So, before I leave, yo trabajo, yo cocino, yo camino, yo estudio, yo limpio, yo canto, yo hablo, yo bailo, yo miro, yo paro. Tú trabajas, tú cocinas, tú caminas, tú estudias, tú limpias, tú cantas, tú hablas, tú bailas, tú miras, tú paras. Él trabaja, ella cocina, usted camina, él estudia, ella limpia, usted canta, él habla, ella baila, usted mira, él para. So we just removed the R.
Sí.
Ellos trabajan, ellas cocinan, ustedes caminan, ellos estudian, ellas limpian, ustedes cantan, ellos hablan, ellas bailan, ustedes miran, ellos paran. We just exchanged the letter R for the letter N.
Okay.
Nosotros trabajamos, nosotros cocinamos, nosotros caminamos, nosotros estudiamos, nosotros limpiamos, cantamos, hablamos, bailamos, miramos, paramos. So we removed the letter R and then we put MOS. Okay.
Okay.
So that's it, sir. Let me leave you for now because I
Okay.
shall see my other students. So
All right.
I have to stop with the series.
All right. All
For
right.
real. So thank you very much for your company. I'm going to keep sending you messages randomly, asking random things. Okay, so
Definitely. I
wait.
appreciate it. Send me these right here if you can. Send me these right
Okay,
here.
I will. I
But
will. Okay.
with the with
With
the
the
thing at the
yeah,
top
with
there, yeah.
the content.
So I can kind of like, yeah, I gotta figure this
Yeah,
one
you
out.
can like read it and like practice, right? I'll send
That's
you it
awesome.
right now. Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day. Bye
Yeah, you too.
bye. By the
Bye.
way, I paid that visit. I'm gonna send you the email. Okay.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Bye bye. See you.
All right. Bye.